Hello, student. Are you here? Hello. Hello. हेलो।
ठीक है, प्रणाम सर।
जी आपकी फोटो वीडियो नहीं आ रही, वीडियो ऑफ है क्या?
नहीं सर, वीडियो तो ऑन है।
हमारा वीडियो ऑन है।
आपका ये स्क्रीन ये दिख रहा है सर, पावर पॉइंट।
So you are welcome in the class of environmental engineering. The environmental engineering is used only for safety purpose, for making the environment safe for the human, for safe for the uh, animals, aquatic animals. And for that, we are generally seeing that when the waste waters are coming from the industry, they are heavily loaded with the organic matter, they are heavily loaded with the particulate matter. So we have to reduce their chemical organic matter load and chemical particle matter load. And for that, we are doing the several types of physical unit operations and chemical unit processes. In the earlier classes, I have taught you that there are physical unit operations. The first of all, they are being followed as the fat, oil and grease removal. And then I told you that after FOG removal, there was the mechanical separation, that the screening, filtration, sedimentation, and for in the and after that there was biological unit operation. But in between, there was a chemical unit process also, dosing of the chemical to facilitate the process of the sedimentation of the particles and the particles as well as organic matters in the biological unit processes, so that their principles of separations are easily followed by, because the principle of separation in sedimentation is the density differences between the solute and the solution. Solute and the solvent are the, you can say that the sludge which is present is of not that much of density. So if it is made with the larger flock, larger chemical flock, larger biological flock, then the sedimentation is, आइए कौन क्लास हो रहा है, क्लास हो रहा है ना, थोड़ा क्लास के बाद आना ना, ठीक, बंद कर दो, बंद कर दो. So the chemical unit processes are the processes during the wastewater discharge in which the changes are brought about by means of or by through chemical reactions. When the chemical reactions have to be done, either the chemicals which are present in the wastewater, those are being used, or the chemicals are added from the outside to have a chemical reactions and to change the state of the particles, the state of the organic matters in such a fashion that your separation is possible. Sedimentation processes in the sedimentation tank, in the biological reactions tank, wherever the separation is possible, that is feasible, that becomes more efficient by chemical unit processes. Examples are chemical precipitation for phosphorus removal, chemical precipitation to remove suspended solids during sedimentation for improving plant performance, and activated carbon adsorption for the removal of organic compounds. If we see other chemical unit processes, one is known as dechlorinations of the wastewater, because sometimes the chlorine is added for as um, a disinfectant or as a disinfectant as to kill the germs. For that, the chlorine should not remain in the treated effluent because that treated effluent may be further treated. Tertiary treatment can be done by carbon activation process, activated carbon process, and by proper ultrafiltration process to make it suitable for drinking water. So the chlorine will be harmful. So at that time, the dechlorinations of the wastewater before final discharge for treated effluent is also one of the example of the chemical unit process. Other is the selective destruction of disease causing organisms. The disease causing organisms are those pathogens which are going to produce the disease in after consumptions of those water. So that the selective destruction of the disease causing organisms are being done either with the chlorine and the chemical reactions with the chlorine or the chemical reaction of the wastewater with the chlorine dioxide or with bromine chloride or with ozone or with ultraviolet light. Ultraviolet light is also used for selective destruction of diseased organisms similar to chlorine. If you see other chemical treatment processes and its purposes, addition of whatever I was telling, that additions of chemicals and the reaction which takes place after the farm. Just suppose you have added alum, aluminium, Al2 as4 thrice 0.18H2O with calcium carbonate present in the wastewater. So it will convert into aluminium. This book you have seen. In this book, reaction is always given. Suppose I will teach the reactions in the next class. One reaction with the Al2 as a fourth rise 0.18H2O plus 3 CaHCO3 twice. Calcium sulfate is formed, aluminum hydroxide is formed. So these are the particles which are known as coagulant floc, and these coagulant floc will be having higher density and that will be possible to be deposited. But the only disadvantage, inherent disadvantage is that in the sludge, the total solid content will increase, total solute content will increase because we are adding from outside the chemical dosing and that will remain into the sludge. Thus, the another disadvantage is that we are adding extra cost of the chemical which we are dosing. On the other hand, we are saving our energy conservation to save the energy, and but on the to facilitate the process, we are adding the chemical, and that is also costing. There are various types of chemicals I will tell you which are being used for the chemical dosing, and where they are used and how they are used. You can see that before the biological treatment, the flash mixing or the rapid mixing of the chemical takes place along with the CaHCO3 twice, or you can say that what is present in the wastewater to make the large flocks and to have the proper alkalinity in the water. We can add the lime also from the outside. If the alkalinity is not proper, the coagulation will not take place up to the standard. So another result of chemical precipitation is that increase in the desired constituent to enhance the degree of suspended solids and to enhance the degree of BOD removal, organic matter removal. आपको ऑर्गेनिक मैटर रिमूवल करना है वो ऑर्गेनिक मैटर रिमूवल कहाँ करना है, सेडिमेंटेशन प्रोसेस में करना है, और सेडिमेंटेशन प्रोसेस के पहले केमिकल ट्रीटमेंट प्रोसेसेस का होना जरूरी है। और वी हैव टू स्टडी इन योर एमटेक कोर्स, you have to study in detail the chemical treatment process, chemical kinetics, chemical reactions, and their use, that what will be the dosing stage and what will be the, hello, try to understand, chemical dose कितना होगा, और chemical dose करने के बाद वो जो हमारा chemical dosing tank होगा वो कैसा होगा, कितना बड़ा होगा, ये काम इंजीनियर का है। और फिर वो केमिकल डोज करने के बाद, फ्लैश मिक्सिंग करने के बाद मिक्सर कैसा होना चाहिए, रैपिड मिक्सर कैसे बनाया जाएगा। आपको मालूम है जहां वेंचुरी सिस्टम में जो वेंचुरी ट्यूब्स होती हैं वहीं पर मिक्सिंग प्रॉपर होती है, या प्रॉपर जो है स्टैटिक मिक्सर्स एजिटेटर साथ में लगाया जाए, या प्रॉपर पंपिंग किया जाए। इस तरह से मिक्सर्स के बारे में भी हम आपको एक कुछ स्लाइड हमने भेजा हुआ है आपके व्हाट्सएप पर, आप स्टडी कर लीजिएगा। ये देखा गया है कि अगर एक प्लेन सेडिमेंटेशन से ज्यादा अच्छा होता है,
हेलो
जी, केमिकल प्रेसिपिटेशन में 80 to 90%।
क्या चीज भेजा है सर व्हाट्सएप पे?
हेलो
सर व्हाट्सएप पे क्या भेजा है?
व्हाट्सएप पे
अच्छा, ठीक है, ओके सर।
80 to 90% of the total suspended matter can be removed if you have the chemical treatment before sedimentation. Otherwise 80 to 90 के बजाय ये 50 to 70% ही total suspended matter remove करेगा plain sedimentation में। और sedimentation with chemical treatment will give you 40 to 70% of the organic matter BOD5 removal, 30 to 60% of COD chemical removal, 80 to 90% of the bacteria removal. This is by sedimentation with chemical precipitation utilizing the chemical agents. Next is what are the chemical substances which are used for the coagulation purpose. These are alum, Al2SO4 thrice 0.18 H2O, or Al2SO4 thrice 0.14 H2O. Other is ferric chloride, FeCl3, ferric sulfate, Fe2SO4 thrice, ferrous sulfate, FeSO4 0.7 H2O. Calcium hydroxide, CaOH twice, is also used to adjust the alkalinity to have the proper reaction. So this is the condition. Now when we see the sedimentation and rapid mixing, we should go to the WhatsApp. Let us go to WhatsApp. Where is WhatsApp?
जी सर,
I am going to WhatsApp.
ओके सर।
कहाँ पे है WhatsApp? यहाँ पे
तो WhatsApp देख लीजिए ना।
ये खोल ले, क्या खोल ले? ये नहीं, ये नहीं, दिख नहीं रहा है। व्हाट्सएप खोल के रखे हुए थे। हाँ, ये दिखा, आपको दिख रहा है?
जी सर। नहीं सर, नहीं दिख रहा।
अब व्हाट्सएप में DTPG में गए। अब DTPG में जाने के बाद आपको हम ये जो पिक्चर्स भेजे वो खोल रहे हैं। देखिए ये पिक्चर देखिए, ये पिक्चर दिख रही है?
नहीं दिख रही है सर, स्क्रीन पे
उल्टी हो गई है। इसको सीधा करने के
स्क्रीन पे थैंक्स दिख रही है। स्क्रीन पे थैंक्स दिख रही है।
ये देखिए, ये आपको यहाँ से केमिकल डोजर से 1 2 3 एलम है, लाइम है। एक लाइम भी रखा जाता है, और लाइम जरूर रखा जाता है। लाइम से अल्कलिनिटी एडजस्ट की जाती है, और एलम अगर कोआगुलेंट एजेंट की तरह यूज करना है तो एलम यूज करें, फेरिक क्लोराइड यूज करना है फेरिक क्लोराइड यूज करें। फेरिक सल्फेट यूज करना है, फेरिक सल्फेट यूज करें. Then various types of chemicals and they are added in this flash mixer. This is the flash mixture, Venturi mixture, in which it is added, and after that it will go to the clarifier. Where is clarifier? Clariflocculator. This one. यहाँ क्लैरिफिकेटर है. इसमें से जो स्लज आएगा वो स्लज ड्राइंग के लिए चला जाएगा, और जो क्लियर वाटर होगा वो आगे इधर चला जाएगा. और इसके बाद आपको हम एक और स्लाइड दिखाएं. यहाँ हमने केमिकल ट्रीटमेंट के बारे में डिटेल लिखा हुआ है. ये पढ़ने में मुश्किल हो रहा होगा कि द केमिकल ट्रीटमेंट, इसको बड़ा करना है. बड़ा हो रहा है? नहीं हो रहा. तो केमिकल ट्रीटमेंट प्रोसेस आपको हमने जो लिख के दिया है, वो ये है. The chemical treatment involves dosing the effluent with chemical. वही बात फिर से बता रहा हूँ. And alum at optimum levels to create an alkaline environment in which the aluminum and hydroxylanes will combine, and aluminum hydroxide big flocks are formed which are easily sedimented because of the higher density aluminum hydroxide flock. The optimum dosage rates to precipitate an effective aluminum hydroxide flock must be determined by taking the sample and testing into the laboratory that whether the desired alkalinity and size of the flock has reached or not. Suppose you have taken a small sample of the water and added in the laboratory, and you have found out that in 1 liter this much aluminum hydroxide is to be added, then you will have to find out what is the flow rate of the effluent in the chamber. Depending upon the flow rate, higher the flow rate, higher amount of aluminum hydroxide has to be added. Lower the flow rate, lower amount of aluminum hydroxide has to be added. You have to calculate, and that is known as the dosage rates established will be. It is important to dosage rate established in the laboratory must be scaled up to the levels of necessary for the treatment of volumetric flow rate. You will read it in your WhatsApp. The chemical treatment of the effluent progresses in 3 stages. The first is the dosing and rapid mixing. ये ध्यान समझ कीजिए. Dosing and rapid mixing of the chemicals with the effluent so that the pH range reaches to 7 to 7.5. Formation of the aluminum flock commences during rapid mixing. कब शुरू होता है एल्युमिनियम फ्लॉक बनना, एल्युमिनियम हाइड्रोक्साइड फ्लॉक? जब रैपिड मिक्सिंग होता है. फाइनली दिस इज, जब रैपिड मिक्सिंग के बाद ये जब उसमें जाता है क्लैरिफिकेटर में, तो थोड़ा सा फ्लो रेट स्लो हो जाता है. वेयर फ्लैकुलेशन टेक्स प्लेस एंड द प्रेसिपिटेट इज फॉर्म and it will be removed, and this chemical sludge is drained off at the bottom of the outlet of the clariflocculator. Clarifier को clariflocculator कहा जाता है, and transferred to the sludge drying beds. Similarly, this flocculation in the biological tank also takes place, which will be helpful for removal of the organic matter. Okay. Next is, you can understand here, rapid mixing. मिक्सिंग के बारे में यहाँ पे आपको बताया जा रहा है कि मिक्सिंग इज ए प्रोसेस इन विच वी आर मिक्सिंग टू miscible or immiscible fluids to make them more reactive. अगर रिएक्शन प्रॉपर नहीं होगा तो आपकी मिक्सिंग प्रॉपर होनी चाहिए, तभी रिएक्शन प्रॉपर होगा। तो रैपिड मिक्सिंग करने के लिए जो एजिटेटर्स हैं, स्टैटिक मिक्सर्स हैं, पंप हैं, उसका ध्यान रखना जरूरी है। अगर हम 213 पे जाएं इसमें तो आपको रैपिड मिक्सिंग के बारे में जो हमने भेजा है वो दिखाई पड़ेगा। यहाँ लिखा है कि मिक्सिंग इज एन इम्पॉर्टेंट यूनिट ऑपरेशंस in many cases of wastewater treatment. It is very much important process, mixing. The mixing of one substance completely with another, the mixing of the liquid suspensions, mixing of blending of the miscible liquids, formation of floculations, and proper cooling process. An example is the mixing of chemicals with wastewater. Is shown in, yes.
जी सर,
आप यहाँ देखिए, यहाँ पे देखिए,
जी सर,
यहाँ पे दे रहे हैं कि most mixing operations in wastewater can be classified as continuous rapid when the material is mixed within 30 seconds to 60 seconds. 30 seconds से 60 seconds में अगर मिक्स हो जा रहा है तब हम कहेंगे कि ये रैपिड मिक्सिंग, कंटिन्यूअस रैपिड मिक्सिंग है। Each of this type of mixing we have to consider. One is known as continuous rapid mixing of chemicals. In continuous rapid mixing of the chemicals, you can see here that one substance is mixed with the other substance. Rapid mixing changes from a fraction of second to about 30 seconds. Rapid mixing of chemicals in liquid can be carried out in number of different ways, like hydraulic jumps in open channel. One of the ways, like forming the venturi tube and sending the both materials into the venturi tubes. And we can also do the by creation of the turbulence with the mechanical mixers by pumping through the pipelines. So these are the different ways of mixing. Continuous mixing in reactors and holding tanks can be taken by pneumatical method also, or by pumping method, or by mechanical mixers, static mixers using impellers like propellers, turbines, paddles. Pneumatic mixing is an important factor in the design of aeration channels in biological wastewater treatment. Involves the injection of gases. I will teach you gas transfer and injection of gases also. A baffled over and underflow channel is a form of a static mixer used for flocculation. Okay, so we will see that how ये क्या है, ये आपने देख लिया, ये देख लिया, ये देख लिया, ये देख लिया, ये देख लिया, और क्या बच रहा है व्हाट्सएप में? ये देख लिया, केमिकल यूनिट प्रोसेस देख लिया. So I think it is now clear to you that chemical precipitation and its kinetics with the numerical is also in your course, and that you can see from the book of wastewater engineering treatment disposal reuse by published by Tata McGraw-Hill edition, and it is available in library. You can discuss with me in the
TMH का है क्या?
all the numericals are also given. So
TMH का है.
So you should understand that your course consists of the chemical precipitation. Your course also consists of gas liberation, gas transfer process. Your course also consists of different types of biological unit processes and the application of your physical unit operations. So you should go through in detail to get more marks. Okay, thank you very much. I am now trying to
Thank you, sir.
stop the lecture